Everyone's been going crazy over these Parmesan crusted potatoes, and let me just tell you, they're some of the best potatoes I've ever had. So you start off with a bag of baby gold potatoes. So they're going to be small, just like this. We're going to wash those and then cut them in half. Once you cut them in half, you're going to take the sharp point of your knife and you're going to score them. You're going to do like a tic-tac-toe design. Score them with your knife. Be careful not to cut all the way through. They'll look a little something like this. And then we're just going to repeat the steps. So cut it in half, score it with your knife. A little tic-tac-toe design is perfectly fine. And then once you're done, just set all of those to the side. Then we'll move on to our seasoning. So I have some melted butter. We're just going to place that butter in a 9x13 baking dish, spread it around, and then we're going to season our butter. So I have some salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and a little bit of Italian seasoning. I'll list all the measurements and everything that I'm using down below in the description box, but we're just going to spread that all around with a fork just to make sure all the seasoning is evenly coated around the entire baking dish. Once that's done, we're going to grab some Parmesan cheese. I like to get some freshly grated Parmesan cheese. We're just going to spread that all the way around. I think this tastes a little bit better than the prepackaged cheese, so you don't have to get this brand, but if you can, either grate yours yourself or buy some that's already freshly grated. Then we're going to get those potatoes and we're just going to press them down into that Parmesan cheese butter mixture. So as you can see, I'm actually taking the potatoes and then I'm pressing them down with my finger just to make sure they're pressed into the Parmesan cheese. So that's really important to make sure they really get a good crust. Then I'm going to take my same bowl that I used the butter in. I added a little bit of olive oil and I'm just going to brush the tops of my potatoes just a little bit with the extra butter that was left over and a little bit of olive oil. Next, we're going to bake it in the oven, 425 degrees for 35 minutes. Once it's done, it'll look a little something like this. It'll come out still bubbling up on the sides. Let it cool, you guys. Your kitchen will smell amazing. And once it's cool, you guys, oh my gosh. So the edges get really crispy and dark. The ones in the center are still a little bit lighter, but they still have that nice golden Parmesan crust. Oh my goodness. So I'm just going to take all of these out so you can get a really close-up look of these potatoes. I'm just placing them all on a serving dish. If you don't feel like doing that, just eat it out of the pan. But I want you to get a really good look at these potatoes. Oh my goodness. Look how beautiful they look. They taste amazing. I hope you will try this recipe out. This recipe has went viral all over the internet. And rightfully so. It's so good. So give it a try. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you never miss a video. Make sure you hit that like button if you like the recipe, and I'll see you in the next video.